Hey, what's up, you guys? How's it going? I hope all is well, you guys. Um, it's Together We Break Chains production slash two chains. So today, you guys, I want to read this story. Um, it's kind of cuckoo to me that people don't understand by now that a lot of stuff that people do on YouTube, especially when it comes to giving all this large sums of money away to a random stranger, to buying strangers items and, all this stuff that they do, pranks and all that stuff. Um, People don't realize that you actually have people that are doing scripts and they are meant to make it look like it's realistic, but at the same time, it's not. Now, all the people that are on YouTube that are doing pranks, that are out here catching gold diggers and all that stuff, doing all sorts of stuff to people that would normally spark anger. Because I know for one thing, if I was there with this, I'm talking about this article, you know, if I was there and I saw the guy doing that, I probably would have jumped on his case and said, "Hey, that's not cool. Why would you do something?" And then I would have found out at that moment that what he did was scripted. So then they would cut that part out and then they would go ahead on. Like, you have people in Walmart, like this dude named Nick Avocado. He's riding around on a cart, bouncing his belly, knocking over items, and acting like he's gonna call, some lady named Nancy. So a lot of that stuff is scripted because there's no way that YouTube would, that Walmart would literally allow somebody to do those type of things in their stores. If they see it, they'll catch it, on camera, and they'll tell you to stop or leave. But the stuff that he does in those videos are like crazy to me. So this is all I'm saying, except for when you see two people going live together and they're sitting there talking and cooking and reading the Bible scriptures and stuff like that. Those things are real. But when it comes to all these pranks and, people getting hit on and, you're throwing stuff and people are running, a lot of that stuff is indeed, what they call it. I lose my train of thought because I'm watching my dog scripted. And so I want to read this article because this guy kind of got in a little bit of hot water and he had to explain that it was all scripted, okay? So a YouTuber sparked outrage with a video where he appeared to offer food to a homeless man, then he ate it in front of him. So if that was real, you guys, somebody would have really told him off. And that's why it's important for, people to know the background workings of YouTube, that everything you see is not reality when it comes to this type of stuff, like, the homeless kid sitting on the corner and you're giving away your jacket. Those things do happen, but at the same time, a lot of this stuff is scripted. Um, and I'm not trying to start no beef with nobody, but there's a rumor going around that there's this big time YouTuber named Pretty Boy Fredo, that he gives away large sums of money, shoes, clothing, and things of that nature, and cars and all that kind of stuff. And people are now coming out saying that after he does this stuff, he goes back and he retrieves all these items because it's only for content. I don't know him, so I can't speak on him. But these are some of the things that I heard about. A small YouTuber said he was going to buy a homeless person a hot meal in a now deleted video. In the clip, the YouTuber brings food to a man sitting on the street, but then eats it himself. Yeah, I think that would have outraged anyone if you did something like that. Um, and then he says the video drew intense backlash from people who said it was cruel, even if it was staged. So I don't, yeah, it appears to be cruel, but if it was staged and he could have got in the background like a video saying that it was all staged and it was all pretend, then I think that that would have been something a whole lot different and it wouldn't have sparked so many people to get upset. A video that shows a YouTuber asking a man sitting on the street if he wants some food before returning with a meal and eating it in front of him has sparked intense backlash on social media. You guys, someone is calling me right now, so if you hear a ringtone, I'm gonna push past it, okay? Now the the now deleted video was posted by Trevor Sellers, who has a relatively small YouTube channel called What's Up Trey, okay, which has 8,800 subscribers. That is not a small YouTuber to me. I would love to trade places with him. His videos have typically involved public pranks, which have previously included knocking down boxes at a Girl Scout cookie stand before offering to buy 10 boxes and walking through shops while wearing a Confederate flag. I'm sorry, you guys. This is not the guy. But what I'm saying is, you know, a lot of this stuff is scripted. A lot of this stuff can get you in trouble if you were to do it outright without pre-warning some of the people. But some people will just outright do it, and then the consequences are not cool. Okay, and Sellers' most recent video, which was re-uploaded on Twitter by various users and received millions of cumulative views. The YouTuber can be seen standing outside a Wendy's discussing the topic of homelessness in Los Angeles, California. Today, it's my job to make sure there is one less hungry person on the street, he said. The video then cuts to show a man sitting on the sidewalk. Sellers asked if he could buy him a meal, which included a burger, fries, and a drink. Later on, the YouTuber returned to the man with the drink and a bag containing the food, saying, "I want you to enjoy this." And as he began to take the food out of the bag, Seller then unwrapped the burger, took a bite out of it, and started eating the fries. "All right, take care. Have a nice day," he said, picking up the drink and walking away from the man. And these are some of the things that people said they were like really not in for it. They weren't here for it. They were not here for the shenanigans. Drama alert, okay, with several well-known Twitter accounts, including Dex, Dexter Toe, an entertainment news outlet, and the internet commentary account Drama Alert, shared the clip referring to it as a prank. Viewers were outraged and said the actions demonstrated by the YouTuber were cruel and an insult to the homeless people. And if they said it was a prank, then I think that, you know, at first it was a prank, but the guy did get the food. That should have been stated first. He did get the food, but it was just a prank. So, man, the bolt of rage I just felt run through my body, man. Call this what it is, pure evil, one user wrote. Filming buying someone food is already distasteful, but to eat it in front of his face and upload it is disgusting. He deserves no grace, another person wrote. Sellers did not explicitly refer to the man in the video as homeless, and a number of Twitter users pointed out that the clip could have been staged and that the man on the street in the video could have been a paid actor. However, many users said the sentiment behind the video was still morally wrong, even if it was staged, accusing the YouTuber of posting the controversial video in order to create a reaction and go viral. This screams a bit because I lack trust in anything I see online. However, if it's true, then this becomes a conversation of how far will people go to gamer attention. This dude had to know it would receive this kind of reaction, one user wrote. And so the people went on and on and on this guy, and they were not here for it. Like I said, they were not here for his video. because there are some videos out there that are very distasteful. There are some videos that will spark controversy, and people are not here for it, especially in Los Angeles. He probably meant well, but I've been down in Los Angeles, like San Pedro and Fifth and Wall, where Skid Row is very, very thick down there. So, just to do something like that, yeah, it would probably have made me upset, and it probably would have made me say some things and then find out later it wasn't the case. But nevertheless, like people said, that is very distasteful, because now, what if other people decide to go down and try to do distasteful videos, with the homeless? You know what I'm saying? So this is where he needs to do a public apology and say that he's sorry. I don't know the gentleman. I wish him much success, but you're going to have to pick and choose what is good content and what is risque, and bad content, the type of content that will cause backlash, because not all going viral, doing things like that is not all good, because it can put a stain on you and your channel and your brand. Here's some more. It says on April 24th, the entertainment and celebrity gossip website Hollywood Unlocked reported that Sellers made a statement via Instagram saying that the video was scripted and that the clip was taken out of context. A full version shows Sellers coming back to the man and giving him a meal. So like I said, we don't know when people do these types of things. A lot of it is rehearsed, but then at the same time, you got to be careful at what you try to take to use to go viral, okay? And so Insider was unable to verify the existence of this statement, as it appears that Sellers' Instagram account has been deactivated. He did not immediately respond to a request for comment from Insider. Social media is increasingly being used to document injustices against homeless people, not just homeless, against everybody. They're using it to do some of the most heinous and silliest stuff, and they're doing these things for clicks and views. The tragedies where you see people using social media as an audience to commit crimes, and to exterminate people, and to harm people in various ways. This is kind of a crazy story, because I know someone that was that recently came up out of homelessness, and to me it was tasteless. I don't think that it was cute, because that person really struggled and suffered, and I wasn't homeless, but I did the best that I could to help. But that person really went through it. At night, when we're laying down in our comfortable beds and we're in the comforts of, our home with the doors and windows locked, whatever else we have to protect ourselves, we can turn the air or the heater on. We can wash our rear end and the rest of our body. I don't know why I'm yawning so much. We can wash our bodies, and we can go in the kitchen and get some food and eat, and all these things that we have, all these luxuries that we have. And when you have a person that's homeless, they may not even have a tent. They may just have the clothes on their backs, and the shoes may be extremely tattered. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be careful how you do things to people, whether it be for content or not. You got to be careful. Homelessness is no joke. You have nothing. You just walk around. You're going in circles. You don't know what time it is. You don't have money for food. You got to ask someone, with the risk of being rejected and called out of your name. It's just so many things behind being homeless. You don't smell the best. You may be infested with, bugs and infections and, things of that nature, because you don't have the wherewithal to take care of yourself. So I don't think that was a cute thing to do. I don't know if he deactivated his account or not, but if he did, I think he should reactivate his account and just issue a public apology. Just do an upload video on all social media platforms and apologize And if that was a paid dude or a scripted thing, with that video, um, add that in it. You know what I'm saying? And let people see. Don't do this. Don't do what I did because I found out it was in bad taste. Just do a video. So it's really sad. It's really sad. So let me go ahead and read this again. Social media is increasingly being used to document the injustices against homeless people, bringing them to the attention of millions. In January, a clip of an art gallery owner who was caught spraying an unhoused person with water on film sparked intense backlash online after it went viral and led to the owner making an apology. Not only that, he should have been made to help that person find a place and get their lives together, because that was really wrong. Because what if it was like freezing cold? I don't know if it was free. Yeah, it was kind of cold in January, but what if that person would have demised, to what he did because it was so cold, you know? And people just get off with crimes with the slap on their wrist, and I don't like that. I think that these punishments need to go, harsher. Not get a felony and a ticket and then say, oh, come back to court. Because if you do that to a person that is not an American native, they can get on the next airplane before that date goes out, and they can take off and you won't see them, because they don't have to stay here in America. You know what I'm saying? They could go back to their country for years and then come back, and hey, it is what it is. So let me see. Seller's video could be viewed as a subversion of the random act of kindness. Trends on social media, where content creators film themselves buying something for or handing gifts to strangers. These strangers are often described as homeless by the content creator who posted about them. The trend has become increasingly controversial and seen as performative, as some recipients of the acts of kindness have said they did not appreciate being targeted by these creators, nor did they consent to being filmed. So this is the thing that people are running into, because some content creators, they don't respect boundaries. If they see you homeless, on the street, then they'll try to you know do something for you on video, and because you don't have it, you're so gracious, and you're uncomfortable, but you're grateful that somebody gave you some money, some food, some clothes, or whatever it is that they're doing for you. And I think that if you're going to do something, you should probably do it in privately, because God says if you do something for your reward, if you do something for someone in the open, your reward will be in the open. You know what I'm saying? So I like to give people stuff and do things for people without other people knowing, because it's nobody's business who's doing what. And it's nobody's business if I bless somebody or not. They're the only ones that know, that I did whatever it is I did, So I don't know what to say. I hope that, this doesn't ruin his channel. I hope that he continues to go forward, and I really don't think that he meant any harm. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, we got to pick and choose what we're going to cover, what we're going to film, what we're going to do, But I want to say to Mr. Sellers, please be careful with the content that you choose, because you definitely don't want any more backlash. You know what I'm saying? And I think that your heart was in the right place. It was content, it was fun, it was funny, but I don't think you meant it, to hurt him. So, he still got the food and the drink and all that. So that was a plus right there. But with that being said, you guys, don't forget, don't just come up with any old crazy kind of content that you think is going to be a bestseller, because it may end up causing you your channel. It may end up causing you your viewers, and you may end up with the kind of attention that you are definitely not looking forward to. Okay, so this together we break chains slash two chains, and I just want to say, stay positive, you guys, because you're all beautiful. And don't forget to hit that like button, that post notification bell, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And to all the new subscribers that have come aboard, thank you so very much. Thank you. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, because without you, I could not do this. I thank each and every one of you. And Miss April Showers, I love you, girl. Um, Sweet Pea Diaries, Insuline We Trust News, Bronzeberg Powwow. It's so many you knew. It's so many people that I watched. JB, The Heart of a Poet. You guys need to get over there. That guy has some amazing poetry, and he's really good at it. You know, he's breaking down the word of God, causing you to think also as well. He's not trying to, get to the point where some people just go overboard. He just really wants you to start thinking and, start concentrating on God as we are supposed to. But with that being said, you guys, even the names that I did not call, don't feel like I left you out. I did not. It's just that my time is short and I gotta go. And I'll talk to you guys later. Peace out.